In this video, I'm going to cover various unique traps for the series Last Life, but before I do, if you could consider subscribing, it's free, you can always change your mind later. Anyway, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Last Life is a series where players are given a random amount of lives, between 2 and 6, and then when they lose that many lives, they're dead. There are a couple key rules that make this different than any normal hardcore series, and that is when you have 1 life left, your goal is to kill other players, and every episode there's a boogeyman chosen, which has to kill a player with more than 1 life, otherwise they get put to their last life. Anyway, they're just now starting to deal with some players on their last life. This means there is now going to be a lot of traps started. It's going to be very interesting soon. I have some trap ideas I'm going to share, and these aren't just your typical TNT minecart traps or your crazy complicated redstone traps. These are meant to be easy to set up, simple, and really effective in what they do, and that's killing players. The first one was one I was going to use against my friend and an SMP myself, and it's very simple to set up. Basically, you're going to break a hole into the void underneath your base, and you're going to set it up as if it's a water drop. What they don't know, it's actually just a pressure plate that activates a piston and drops them into the void. Here's an example of how it would look when you go into the trap. And so if you look down here, all you see is water, and you know, okay, it's safe to go down. You jump down into the void. It's so cool, so effective, and I can't wait to use it on my friend. So this is going to be an effective trap for the players to use, and it's almost impossible to get out of. The next idea I have is more of how to get them into the trap than how you finish killing them. That's really up to you. You take an area and get a drop set up, but you make the top 1 block thick and use moss to make it really easy to break, and then you drop them into the hole. You could have TNT minecarts or just lava at the bottom. Finish them off however you want, and if you're going to use lava, I suggest making it at least 2 blocks tall, because then when they place the water, it's going to place on the bottom layer and it's still going to have them inside the lava. This last trap, I'm not even going to lie, it's going to be more fun just to see how they react than it will be effective. But what I think should happen is they should make a bunch of pressure plates and span them all over the server and not even trap them the first time. So when people check them out or whatever, they're gonna be super sketchy and they're all gonna be scared and terrified. They're gonna be checking them out super carefully and they're gonna realize they're not even trapped. And so now you have one of 2 options. You can continue to be scared of every pressure plate you see, and there will be hundreds of them. Or you can just not care about them and forget that they're even there. And if they forget that they're there and don't care about them, then you're getting a trap kill the next episode when you've trapped 1 or 2 of them. Or they could, be super scared and you're just playing mind games at that point. You're playing mind games, which war is deception. That's a good quote. And so if you're deceiving them with this, you're really doing your job quite well, and it's setting up other traps. That's going to be all for today's video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. And as always, hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.